Welcome to this video. Today, I'm going to show you how anyone, even without coding experience, can integrate a native sales SaaS application with Oracle NetSuite ERP. We'll start with a simple use case, syncing customer records from Oracle NetSuite to your SaaS application, Go SaaS. Specifically, we'll cover two types of synchronization. First, new customer creation. When a new customer is added to NetSuite, it will be automatically created in your SaaS application. Second, customer updates. When an existing customer is updated in NetSuite, those changes will sync to your SaaS application. Additionally, we'll go over key mapping, how customer data fields in NetSuite correspond to fields in your SaaS application. Before we dive into building the integration, the first step is installing the Oracle NetSuite connector. This connector was developed by our Cyclr team to make the process as seamless as possible. We've taken care of the complex authentication process and have converted most of NetSuite's API endpoints into ready-to-use methods within our low-code workflow development platform. That means you don't have to worry about handling raw API calls or writing extensive code. Everything is designed to be as straightforward as possible. Installing the NetSuite connector is quick and easy. All you need to do is enter your account ID, client secret, and other required credentials, all based on NetSuite's token-based authentication. Once you've added these details, the connector will be ready to use, allowing you to sync data effortlessly between NetSuite and your SaaS application. If you need a more detailed walkthrough, we've got a step-by-step installation guide available to help you through the process. Now that we've covered the setup, let's move on to building the integration. Start by locating the Oracle NetSuite icon under the customer category. From there, select the List Updated Customers method and drag it onto the empty canvas. Next, add the Get Customer by ID method and link the two steps together to retrieve detailed customer information. Now, we'll introduce a decision tool to check whether the primary email exists in the record. If an email is present, the workflow will follow one path. If not, it will take an alternate route. Before proceeding further, let's take a quick look at some key settings in Oracle NetSuite. Here you can see the customer record, where we've added a custom entity field called Sync with Go SaaS, which is a checkbox. We only want to sync customer records when this box is checked. To enforce this condition, we'll configure the first step of the workflow to selectively load data based on this field. The formula for this condition is, with this in place, only customer records that have the checkbox ticked will be included in the sync process. Moving on to the second step, we retrieve the details of each customer record by mapping the customer ID from step 1. The third step is the decision step, where we check whether the primary email exists. If an email is found, the workflow follows the green route, allowing the sync to continue. If no email is found, it follows the red route, indicating that further action may be required. With these steps in place, we've built a workflow that selectively synchronizes customer data from Oracle NetSuite. Now let's continue building the integration. In the next step, we'll introduce a Cyclr utility connector called Entity Cross-Reference Storage, which helps manage key mapping between Oracle NetSuite and your SaaS application. This ensures that customer records in both systems are linked properly without any duplication. There are different methods to create, update, search, and manage cross-references. In this case, Entity 1 represents your SaaS application, Go SaaS, while Entity 2 represents Oracle NetSuite. To establish the logic, we'll add the step Get Cross-Referenced by Entity 2 ID to the workflow. This step checks whether a key mapping reference already exists for a given customer ID from NetSuite. If a reference exists, that means the customer record has been synchronized previously. So we proceed with updating the existing customer record using the Update Customer method. If no mapping reference is found, the system will create a new customer record in your SaaS application. After that, we'll add the Create Cross-Reference step, which will store this new mapping within the Cyclr platform. Let's quickly set up the data field mapping between the two systems using the form-based interface. For example, the primary email in GoSAS is mapped from the email field in the customer record within Oracle NetSuite. Similarly, the category in GoSAS is sourced from the customer category ID in Oracle NetSuite. Next, let's look at how to create the cross-reference step. In this process, Entity 1 is GoSAS app and Entity 2 is Oracle NetSuite. The Entity 1 ID is sourced from the primary ID of the GoSAS app, which is generated as a response from the Create Customer step. Meanwhile, the Entity 2 ID corresponds to the customer ID in Oracle NetSuite. Now, let's explore an alternative route for updating a customer. Since the record has already been synchronized, we need to identify the correct record to update. To do this, we will retrieve the primary ID in GoSAS app by referencing the cross-reference table using the customer ID from Oracle NetSuite. You can see the configuration for this process here. Now let's run the integration and see it in action. The workflow can be scheduled to run at set intervals, such as every hour or every 30 minutes. For testing purposes, we'll run it once manually. Checking the activity log, we can see that 3 new customer records have been successfully created in your GoSAS application. 3 set of cross-reference also created correspondingly. For example, customer ID in Oracle 4008 is mapped to primary ID 17 in your SaaS app. To test how customer updates work, let's modify a customer record in Oracle NetSuite by changing the category to retail and then run the synchronization again. This time, instead of creating a new record, the workflow follows the update path, ensuring that the existing customer record is modified rather than duplicated. By checking the activity log, you'll see that the cross-reference was found. Matching the Oracle NetSuite customer ID with the GoSAS primary ID ensures the correct record is updated. And that's it. We've successfully built an integration that synchronizes and updates customer records between Oracle NetSuite and your SaaS application. In the next episode, we'll dive into more complex workflows involving multiple records and cross-reference tables, such as the synchronization of invoices. We hope you found this demonstration helpful in building your own ERP integrations. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing what you create.